Racing. War's a Chance got away very nicely. Zip Zam Zoom dropped back at the start with the favourite Notorious One, and also the extravagant Mexicola, who's third from last. It runs like a kangaroo after 200 metres, and Misty Lad has gone through it on the inside to take it up from War's a Chance, and third is Sea War, a little bit closer. Bobcat Johnny was over racing behind them, and Easy's in behind. He's a gunslinger now. Bobcat Johnny's very keen outside of Mexicola, and then Notorious One. They're not going hard, and Zip Zam Zoom is on the inside last. So Misty Lad has a pretty comfortable lead coming off the back by 3/4 to War's a Chance. Third on the inside is Sea War, and fourth is He's a Gunslinger. 2 lengths away, getting up on the inside, Mexicola, then Bobcat Johnny. Second last, Notorious One on the outside. McGruddy yet to really let it go. It's still under a pretty good hold, 10 off the leader, Misty Lad. And Zip Zam Zoom's on the inside last of all, coming up towards a home turn. It's Misty Lad coming to the bend from War's a Chance. He's a Gunslinger's about to pull out 3 wide underneath of Bobcat Johnny. Sea War the inside, Notorious One gets to the outside. Zip Zam Zoom, and just behind them, Mexicola. Bobcat Johnny and Notorious One are putting in their runs together. Bobcat Johnny has raced up to Misty Lad, but Notorious One is descending. Notorious One has raced up to Bobcat Johnny, and then Misty Lad, Sea War, Mexicola getting out. He wants to race greenly. Notorious One fighting back, Misty Lad. Misty Lad, Notorious One, the favourite's going to do enough, and Notorious One very green but got the money from Misty Lad, and Bobcat Johnny a length and 3/4 away third. 2.5 to Sea War, a half away Mexicola, and they broke away from Zip Zam Zoom. War's a Chance and He's a Gunslinger was disappointing at the back of the field. Notorious One, number 6 is the winner. Wanted to do a fair bit wrong, but has done enough to beat Misty Lad and Bobcat Johnny. Bobcat Johnny tried to go with Notorious One, but couldn't match its speed. Misty Lad, who had a very easy lead, has fought on really well, but in the end, Notorious One was a little bit too powerful. Really wanted to hang Notorious One. McGruddy had his hands full. He has laid in badly on Bobcat Johnny. Made no difference, of course, to the outcome. Notorious One was going to win a lot easier than what it did. Bobcat Johnny was starting to just flounder a little bit, and Notorious One has come on for a good win. So we'll go downstairs and find out more about the behaviour of this horse, Notorious One.
We'll keep a close eye on him because it's not over yet. When this horse wins a race, we need to make sure that he comes back in to the mounting yard, because last time Geordie Turner had to actually dismount, and they had to unsaddle him on the track because he is very, very quirky, and we saw that just in the run home there, and he wanted to run all over the place. That horse could have won by panels, but he's his own worst enemy in many ways in how he acts, but he's obviously got a mountain of ability. Chris Gangemi joins me now. And Chris, how are the nerves going? I can imagine with a horse like this, it's not easy bringing them to the races.
Yeah, no, that wasn't very enjoyable. Brady was pretty tractable for him first up, but no, he's hopeless again today. When he hit the front, that's done what he did in the trials, and yeah, he's lucky enough to still get away with it. But yeah, like I said, first up, got all the ability in the world, but no brains and no tractability at the moment.
What were you thinking rounding for home? Obviously, Geordie had a lap full of horse. What were you going through your mind at that point?
Yeah, Geordie rode him well. Actually, done a good job until the horse hit the front, and then wanted to lay all over him like he's done in his trials. So I'm not sure what happened first up. So we actually kind of got it right somehow. But today he's back to his green self, and there's obviously a lot more there. And luckily he got it together again late to get up, or else he would have been tragedy beaten.
You've talked about this horse just being used sparingly with the whip. We saw Geordie just pull it out once towards the end. Is he one that maybe you start with the whip in the left so that he can't hang in?
Yeah, he's probably, he's so sort of hangs in that badly, he's probably better off not pulling it at all, to be honest. He's better off just riding him out hands and heels and trying to keep him straight, because he doesn't go any quicker anyway with the stick. So no, I saw he pulled him through, give him one, and then put it back away again. He did a good job actually, so really happy with Geordie.
From one run to the next, how has he been behind the scenes in between? Does he look like he's starting to mature in any way, shape or form?
No, he's not, unfortunately. We got worse. He was worse today than he was first up. So no, he's not getting any better, unfortunately. But surely the more he does it, the more he will gradually learn. He's just a very, very slow learner. So
look for another race in a fortnight's time now.
Yeah, we'll go to a mile too. I think he's yeah, he wants a bit of ground, and yeah, hopefully there's a mile in a couple of weeks for him.
Good luck getting him home.
Thanks, Boo.
Chris Gangemi there after the victory of Notorious One, and Geordie Turner would have had his hands full, and he's catching up with Michael.
Yeah, he certainly would have. It looks like he's absolutely spent after that as well. Geordie, how was he compared to his first run?
Yeah, he did. He laid in a lot worse today. I hate to give him 1 or 2 because he just started to switch off once he hit the front, but to his credit, he put him away pretty well. I probably should have put it in the left, but no, the horse is too strong.
He was doing a little bit wrong at the back of the field as well. Was that just him, or was he a bit uneasy in the track conditions for the first time?
To be honest, I was actually quite impressed with how he behaved. He can grab the chewy if he wants to and get on the stool quite strong, but he relaxed a lot better than I actually thought he would. So, no, I was really happy.
3 races down today. Do you think that middle part of the track is the better going with the rain we've had?
It seems to be probably 4 or 5 off. Seems to be the pad you want to be on, but no, we'll see how it plays for us today.
Well done. You can go have a well-earned drink now.
Thanks. Cheers.
Notorious One wins race number 3. And congratulations to everyone involved with this horse, because I don't think he's an easy one to handle. Notorious One takes out the Heineken 3 handicap.
Dreams give me a reason to change them, pull them apart, split at the seams. I won't forget where I came from.